Good day, fifth graders. Today we are going to identify fiction vocabulary. I hope everything is all right at home. Let's see if you learn this. Let's go. Unit 5 is called Getting Around. It is about storytelling, specifically science fiction. In this section, we are going to see specifically fiction vocabulary, or things that could be related to fiction. Our index says the following. First, we're going to see some nouns. Second, some verbs. After that, some adjectives. Fourth, some adverbs. And finally, a question, an activity. Let's see if you can do it. First section, nouns, vocabulary. Nouns are the words that help us identify people and objects, and also places. First word, skyscraper. A skyscraper is a very, very tall building. For example, Spider-Man climbed the skyscraper to catch the villain. In this case, what is a skyscraper? Is it a casa or rascacielos? What do you think a skyscraper is? You're right. It's a rascacielos. Let's see the next one. A workshop. Geppetto designed Pinocchio in his workshop. So, a workshop is a place where you can work and design things or create things. Generally, people who make furniture have a workshop. Also, people who are mechanics also have a workshop to fix cars. What do you think a workshop is? Is it a ferretería or taller? What do you think a workshop is? Ferretería or taller? That's right, it's a taller. Let's see the next one. Here we're going to see verbs, that is to say, actions. Hug. He hugged the dragon. A hug is an embrace. You use your arms and you put them around a person or animal so that you can show them your love. What is to hug? Is it besar or abrazar? Yes, you're right. It's abrazar. Let's see the next one. Lift. Only Thor can lift the hammer. Lift is the action of putting something up, moving it from the floor or from a table in an upward position. What is to lift? Bajar or levantar. What is to lift? Bajar or levantar? You're right, it's levantar. Here. Lara Croft pedaled fast to win the race. What is to pedal? What do you think it is? Is it manejar or is it pedalear? Is it manejar or is it pedalear? What do you think it is? You're right, it's pedalear. Let's continue. In the following section, we are going to see adjectives. These words describe nouns. They could tell us what they look like, what they are like. It could be a physical description or a mental description or a personality description. Let's go on. Cinderella only had old-fashioned clothes. What is old-fashioned? Look at her clothes. Is it moderno or anticuado? Is it moderno or anticuado? What do you think old-fashioned is? You're right, it means anticuado. Let's continue. Gotham is a very polluted city. What could that mean? Polluted. It means contaminated. It means that the air or the water is full of different elements that make it dirty or make it impossible to breathe or impossible to drink if it's in water. What could be polluted? Is it contaminado or is it limpio? Is it contaminado or is it limpio? What's your opinion? That's right, it's contaminado. Let's go to the next one. Virtual. People communicate through virtual images called holograms in Star Wars. What could be virtual? Virtual is something that is made digital and that is done through computers or other devices that help us to use and control information and also communicate. What could be virtual? Is it real or is it virtual? Is it real or is it virtual? What do you think? Yes, it's virtual. Let's go to the next one. Final section, adverbs. The adverbs are words that help us describe action verbs, how an action is developed. That is to say, it can describe how an action happens, when it happens, or where it happens. Let's see this section. The X-Men plane is flying forward. What is forward? It is a word used to describe a movement that is directed in front of us in order to advance. So, what is forward? ¿Hacia atrás or hacia adelante? What do you think? You're right, is hacia adelante. Backwards. Mulan jumped backwards in the fight. So, backwards helps us describe an action of movement in the opposite direction. That is, in order to go back, to return. So, what is backwards? Is it hacia adelante or hacia atrás? What is backwards? Hacia adelante or hacia atrás? You're right, it is hacia atrás. Let's go on. The activity. Now that we have finished all of the vocabulary words from Unit 5, what you're going to do is choose 2 of these words and write a sentence for each one, and write your sentence in classroom in the homework section where this activity is. Okay? Thank you very much for watching. Don't give up. Keep studying. Keep it up. Goodbye. Take care. See you next time.